the betting, the not so much anymore, is more down to my own fault. I need to get studying again to get the edge back. But yeah, it's a great product. I love the exchange. It's really, in my opinion, one of the better bookmakers, if not the best bookmaker out there.
Welcome back for race number 2 on the card, which is the maiden plate for the fillies and mares. And race number 2 kicks off the place accumulator, and that you need to get your bets on by 13:45. Race number 2 goes over the 1200 meter trip, and it is quite a strong race to kick off the place accumulator. Quite a few runners with some decent chances in the lineup, and your early favorite is horse number 4, Gold Poker Game. Now, Gold Poker Game hails from the Candice Bass Robinson yard. Samangu Kumalo takes a ride. And Sheldon, let's start with this individual, because she did finish behind 2 winners in that last start. Beaten 1 3/4 of length. Pacific Green and Body Electric were the 2 horses that finished in front of her, and she wasn't disgraced on debut. That was over the 1000 meter trip. She is by gold standard, which would suggest that she obviously will enjoy a bit more ground than just the 1000 meter trip, but it was a fair introduction to racing. 1200 meters now, she could possibly go close once again, yeah.
I think it's going to be more a game. As you mentioned, that first run with Liam Tarantel aboard was a fair introduction. The form line has held up well. It was against winners, so take note of that. Probably sets the standard here. So Manga Kamala up and Gold Poker Game. I would go with this one as my first selection. Number 5, Hunting Trip. You can't discount that debut. Second to La Vida on that occasion. Cracking effort, and that should also enjoy the step up to the extra ground in that. When you look beyond those runners, not very easy. Number 8, Rafif's Choice. Also 2 good runs in the bank. And then number 7, Medler's Tot. This is another runner who ran behind Pacific Green. Could show good improvement, Rahil.
Could certainly show some good improvement. I'm going to be with number 8, Rafif's Choice now. On debut was beaten behind Fun Zone, and the money did come for this individual, as your favorite did drift out closer to race time, but I thought could have possibly needed the run. The form line has worked out nicely. The heat is on. Mita, La Vida and by Royal Command coming out to win, and La Vida was well behind Rafif's Choice on that debut performance, so I think should hold number 5, Hunting Trip, on a line strictly through La Vida. And last time out it was a small field, well comfortably beaten, I'd say, behind Silver Screen. 2 runners from that form line, and both have come out to play, so I think some decent value at around 5-1 in the market. And another horse I think you have to keep a very close eye on could be number 2, Hear My Voice. Odds on favourite last time out, disappointing for the backers of the top one. Well beaten behind Lady Silvano. She ran second, but that penultimate run is the one that continues to catch the eye, when 4.5 lengths behind We're Jamming. That was in a mini feature race down in the Cape, and she did take on winners on that occasion as well. So numbers 8 and 2, those are going to be my top 2 selections in this race, Sheldon.
Yes, when you come to Hear My Voice, you obviously mentioned that We're Jamming form line. On that, it's good enough to win. Then we've got the other runner who ran against winners, and then also your Rafif's Choice. So a number of horses who have got competitive chances. So as far as you can go, throw 2 or 3 runner into your exotics, and hopefully you'll come through and survive race number 2.
It's Donovan Everett from Cape Racing, and I'd just like to say it's an absolute pleasure to be involved with Intrabet and Cape Breeders in this golf day today here at Pearl Valley. It's fantastic for the industry to see all the relevant stakeholders coming down and having a good time and networking, and it's exactly what the industry needs right now in terms of moving forward and recreating some positivity to take us forward into the next year.